Yay, we are live. Thank you for joining me, Debz Cooper, global stressologist. Woohoo! Today is a goodie. As we know, it's a festive season coming up, so there's a little bit of discombobulation going on. So today I'm going to give you some strategies for emotional well-being during the festive season. And I say festive season because it does get a bit festive in some countries, other countries it doesn't. So thank you for joining me. I'd love to drop in the chat if you're here watching a replay or if you're here doing a live and where you are in the world. So you can just hashtag replay, make it in some sort of order. But as I said, today is a goodie. I'm sure I say this every time on my podcast, every time on my videos, because the tips I'm going to give you today are so simple that do not discombobulate you and do not make you run on a crazy ass story of wherever you're going. So the tips I'm going to give you, the strategies today I'm going to give you are in no particular order. No particular order. So grab your note-taking device because let's get to it. Let's get to it as quick as we can. So I believe I've got it so I can see your comments. Fingers crossed it works. Fingers crossed it works. That's all I'm saying. So maybe tip number one would be trust. Trust that it's going to work out. There's a great one. Trust that it's going to work out the way that it works out and it's all going to work and play. And we all know that when chaos hits, there's going to be a solution to every problem. Because if you're creating a problem, you're creating a solution as well. So trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and trust in the bigger picture and others that it's going to work out. So today I'm trusting. Today I am trusting what is going on around me. The next part, the next tip I'm going to give you is actually that there are simple mindfulness techniques and they help reduce that stress just like that. Now, one of them is a new one that I've learned, and I'm sure some of you probably are, we've been doing that for ages. I sort of have done it a little bit, but it's called box breathing. And box breathing means when you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4, you exhale for 4, and then you pause for 4. So I used to do it with 2, but 4 seems to be working right now for me. So you inhale for 4, you hold it for 4, you exhale for 4, that means blow it out, and then you pause for 4, and then you start it again. Now, that alone is a great mindfulness technique. It just instantly goes, okay, I'm focusing on my breathing, I'm not focusing on the chaos that's around. And it just literally calms your nerves straight away and it centers your mind. There's other ones I want to give you with that are relating to this. Everything's sort of going away. And one of them is try a really quick body scan. And when I say a body scan meditation, just close your eyes and consciously consciously relax. And each part of your body, start from your head and work your way to your toes and just go, it's time for you to calm down, or how are you feeling? So it's up to you what you want to do, but it's actually just taking in that pausing. I'm giving gratitude to my head. I'm giving gratitude to my chaotic, discombobulated head. I'm giving gratitude to my eyes as they can shut peacefully. I'm giving gratitude to my swallowing of my throat. Like, think of all these things that you're giving gratitude to. And it just helps clear that. And that can take maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But 2 or 3 minutes of any of these exercises are going to make a big shift to you, because it's doing something that you're not doing. And then, of course, there's my favorite. And that is literally hand on my heart. And if you have to feel like you're really pushing in, it's going all the way in, that's totally okay. That will work also. So hand on heart. And it just allows me to do that publicly. If something's going on, I can just go hand on heart, and instantly it just allows me to remind myself that we're making decisions here. If we can live in our heart and make decisions here, then the rest will flow into what it is. So, hi Jen. Yay for coming all the way from, is it Brisbane? I think you're Brisbane. I don't know. Is that maybe up that way? I do know where you are. Thank you for joining. The other one to connect with during this emotional well-being of this festival, another one is to connect meaningfully with others, not just surface level, and even if you're actually at a distance, because we know, and I'm going to bring up the COVID word, we know what happened when people are at distance. It made us really pivot to what can we do to connect. So you can connect at a spiritual a virtual gathering. So when I think about a virtual gathering of friends or family, use the video, use Skype, use Zoom, whatever it is, use FaceTime if you've got your iPhone, whatever it is, but also just having that virtual video allows you to still feel like you're actually connected in the heart. And what you can do is you can make it interactive. And so you can play games, you can share a recipe, you can host a themed event. I know people who go, you're the one who's doing the game, and we've all got to come together and we've all got to do a particular game, their game, on that call. And it's just a little bit of fun. I know people who have coffee dates via video. I also know people who have wine or beer dates, and they have a drink with their friend. So whatever that is, it's a way that actually allows you connect with your people, even if they're not there. The other thing is you can do is send a handwritten card or even a thoughtful voice note. So when I say voice note, I mean, I'm not a voice note kind of person. You won't often get a voice note from me. I don't even know if I've ever done any. I do sing happy birthday videos to some people, but it's just not my thing. But sending a handwritten card is incredibly thoughtful, that they also receive it at the other end and they get it. So it just allows that sense of closeness and can show your love in a way that can be personal. The other one during this festive season and worrying about our emotional well-being is for those who are no longer with us. And it allows you to heal with them in a way. So one of the things I do a toast every Christmas lunchtime when we have our main meal. I do a toast. I do it to the absent friends, and that's also ones who are no longer in my life, to those who are passed on, who are no longer friends. I've been doing it for my daughter's father. Have a toast to him and his family wherever he is in the world. There's all these little things that I just do to allow them to know that I'm still thinking of them and they're still in my heart. So you can light a candle, you can set up a little space for them, any of that stuff. You can set them up at the table if you're really into that. That's just not my kind of thing. You can share stories about them. Remember the time they did that, and really bring them in that heart level. Or remember the time they did that and we're all angry. You could also do something like bake them their favorite meal, or someone drink their favorite drink, or anything that it is, but it just allows you to feel connected to them in spirit. That's the purpose we've got right here, right now. The other one is when you have no money. And this is a time when, I'm not going to say I have no money, this is a time when all the money, we just go, oh my God, I'm going to spend on this, I'm going to spend on this, and I've got to, or I shoulda, oughta, coulda, and everyone compares, and especially separated people. Do not compete with your partner, your ex-partner. Just forget it. Just do what's meaningful for you and what works. So I'm going to give you a tip on budget-friendly. They're going to be called budget-friendly gift ideas, and it doesn't just zap your wallet, drain your wallet. So you can do a DIY gift. Now you might go, oh, that's a bit silly, or whatever. But you can do something that's like a personalized photo album. You can do handwritten notes. You can do handwritten treats. I say treats because my dogs are outside, so handmade treats. You can do that. You can do a calendar of photos for people that can come up. You can write love notes for them. You can give them a voucher for, I'll cook your meal tonight, I'll do your washing. Whether you actually do it yourself also anyway, but just a little voucher, they go, you know what, I want to use this voucher for you, that you can give. And these are just freebies that you can give. I know last year, or maybe it was the year before, my daughter and her partner, they didn't know what to get me for Christmas, and I was like, this is fantastic. Can you tidy up my pantry? Can you put it in order? Can you tell me what pantry containers we need? And it was one of the best gifts ever. And her partner cleaned my car. Actually, I think they both cleaned my car. We'll say that he cleaned it mainly. And it was just one of the best gifts I've had. Now, that didn't cost me anything. Didn't cost them anything apart from time. Well, actually, it did cost me in doing the pantry setup. But they were meaningful, and they didn't drain their wallet or my wallet. So just remember that the thought matters more than the cost. If they're worrying about the cost, then are they really your people? We're just going to be honest. The other one is for this festive season, well-being, is to set your boundaries and protect your energy, you. So it's wise to actually let people know, hey, we're going to come for half an hour, or we're going to be there for an hour, we're going to do gifts, but once gifts are done, we're out of here. So it's really important to actually communicate your limits or your boundaries early. If you have an event that you've been invited to and it really isn't going to light you up, or it's going to be people there that you don't want to be, just decline. Or if things are too overwhelming, you can actually end in no thank you. You don't have to go, no thank you because of this. There's no reason needed to be. No thank you. No, it doesn't work for me. No right now. You can actually you can start practicing that. Now, I know we are very close to Christmas, so when people are like, oh, you're coming over, you can just go, no, it's just going to work for me. Or no, I'm going to look on the day. And it's actually okay. So it's really important to carve out your own personal time during this day, because even if it's just 10 minutes, that 10 minutes can be lift up for you. So 10 minutes could be like an hour normally. If you want to get up before the rest of everybody else and have your little cuppa, and that's your ritual for you, then get up before everyone else and sit down and have that cuppa. That's just you time. Whatever works for you, it is your day. Excuse me. Now, the other thing I think about is creating new traditions, and new traditions that actually light you up. They ignite your spark. They give you a pep in your step. So if the old traditions don't serve you, that's okay. Just start a completely new whatever it is. So you can have a gratitude jar where every family member adds notes, and we give back. You can do that throughout the whole year. You can go, when you think of somebody, write in their note or anything, or you can donate together, or you can clean someone's house up together. Whatever it is that's part of your festive season, you can do whatever it is. The key is to focus on the activities that bring you a spark, and they align with things that keeping you on purpose. So if you like to walk in nature, go walk in nature. But if nobody wants to go with you, that's okay as well. Don't force people. If you want to dance, if you want to sing, do those things that light you up. One of the other ones I've just discovered, which I read down, and I was like, this is a really great idea. And this is set roles for everyone. Now, when the people are going, oh, I do this every year, I have to cook every year, no one helps clean up, those ones. So this allows you to actually set those roles, and everybody has to do one. So it doesn't matter what age they are. The kids can put the wrapping paper in the rubbish after they've shaken it to make sure there's no other things inside it. Clearly, we want to make sure that they can do that. So even the young children can do something for you. They don't have to do the barbecuing if they're 7. Give them a task that they like to do, and that they want to do, and that they can do, and that's their set role. Because everyone has a set role, and when everyone has a set role, it allows you to move through and flow. And also it means you don't have to micromanage people. You just trust that they're going to do it. So if they're going to go and have a nap, just let them know that, have you done your tasks? Because somebody else doesn't want to be doing them for them. So this way just allows you to do you. The other thing is eating. I know what happens at the festive season, especially if you're a parent. We don't want our children eating lots of sugar. Well, most people don't want their children eating lots of sugar. All that junk. We don't want that. So you're going to have to let stuff go. You might go, you know what? I want my child to eat vegetables and Brussels sprouts and no meat this festive season, or whatever it is, or no cream. That's okay. Have that set up with your children. But also, like in-laws, I'm going to say in-laws, if they're going, oh, there's too much cream on there, they shouldn't be eating this, just let them know that you've got it, and they've allowed them to have a free day. When people do exercise and they go, I've got a free meal or a cheat meal, let them to have that. I don't like the cheat meal idea of the wording of it. So let them know that they've got a free day to eat what they want, but know that if they're going to eat let the kids know that if they're going to eat too much sugar, there could be a physical reaction in their body. Let them know that stuff so that they learn their experiences their way, not with you telling them what to do and what not to do. And let the in-laws know that today they're doing whatever they want. The kids are going to eat whatever they want. They don't have to eat greens. But just let other people know so they don't try and parent your children, because it's just going to get it even worse for you. So remember, it's your day. And it's also your children's day, and it's also your partner's day, and it's also the in-laws' day, and it's also your friend's day, and it's also your neighbour's day. So if children don't want to hug, they don't have to. If children don't want to eat a certain food, They don't have to. They've got to do their rules for the day of whatever they get assigned, but they don't have to do stuff. If you want them to play with their sibling and they don't want to, they don't have to. Just because today is Christmas Day or this festive season, they don't have to. Children can have their own decisions and actions as well. Now, when we say no to people, I just want to let you know that I'm talking also about remembering your manners. So, thank you, but no thank you. Thank you for offering, but no thank you. If you can just let people say, no, I don't want to do that. That's just stupid. What makes you think I want to do that? Like, cut that stuff down, speak from the heart. When you speak from the heart, it's received from the heart. And that allows people to move on a lot quicker. 2 more tips. I'm going to end you with your strategies for emotional well-being during the festive season. One is glitter bomb. Now, you'll know I say glitter bomb often. I've worked a little bit into here, but not actually saying glitter bomb. There's my glitter bomb. Whatever lights you up. Do what lights you up. If you want to take 5 minutes to have a lay down, if you want to go and stand outside away from you, if you want to whip around the corner and hide when people are doing stuff, that's okay. Just make sure your jobs are done. But that's okay. But you must do something that lights you up every day, or you're going to get depleted. And the last tip. Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist. Debz Cooper is here. I am here for you. I am working through this festive season. I'm just at the other end of a phone call or a text or anything. Please don't feel you're alone in any of this. I'll drop my book a chat call in here. Book a call with me. Book a 20-minute call and let's move you forward for any of this stuff. Sometimes, even just when you book that call, it allows that farm to calm down. So I trust that you got some value out today for the strategies for emotional well-being during the festive season. The strategies I've given you are going to allow you to be calm, connected, and they're going to actually ignite a spark within you that's there. It's just sometimes depleted. So if you liked this, if you liked today, thank you for coming. I would love you to book a call with me. This thing I'm going to ask you to do, book a call with me and even just go, Deb, life's a challenge, or Deb, life's amazing. So even if life is amazing, I can level that up. You don't have to book a call just because you're in chaos. So I'm here for you. That is me, Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist, signing off. And that is the strategies for emotional well-being during the festive season. Thank you for listening to me, and I will see you on the next video. Have an inspiring day and a fantastic and fabulous festive season. Bye.